What's up, guys? I'm your host, Melvin Gibbs for cemoney, and today's episode is all about how poverty is loud. What do you mean? Well, let's talk about noise. Not the kind you hear, but the kind you feel. The noise in your chest when the rent is due and you're $120 short. The noise in your head when you're choosing between gas and groceries. The noise that keeps you up at night and wakes you up before the alarm. Poverty is loud. It's constant. It's layered. It's relentless. Nobody talks about how exhausting that is. People think being broke is just about not having money, but it's so much deeper. It's waking up every day already behind, already hustling, already calculating. How many hours can I get? Can I push this bill to next week? Can I borrow again without looking desperate? Can I make this work again? And all of that is noise. See, noise is what happens when your brain is trying to solve 10 problems with half the energy. And when the brain is under stress, here's what they don't teach us. Financial stress rewires your brain. It shrinks your prefrontal cortex. That's the part of your brain that helps with planning, discipline, and decision making. So if you've ever said, why do I keep messing up with my money? Understand this. Your brain isn't broken. It's overwhelmed. The same way a computer crashes when too many tabs are open, your mind crashes when every decision feels like a survival test. Poverty doesn't just affect your wallet. It affects your nervous system, your focus, your patience, your sleep, your parenting, your relationships. Did you know that financial stress mimics PTSD in the body? But no one gives you therapy for being broke. That's why people lash out, why they snap, why they shut down, why they spend money they don't have just to feel normal for 5 minutes, why they avoid bills like they're monsters under the bed. Because when the noise is that loud, you don't make moves, you make reactions. And then you add shame to the mix. You feel bad for spending. Then you feel bad for saving too little. Then you feel bad for asking for help. So now you're stressed and ashamed. So you isolate. You perform. You pretend. All while the noise keeps getting louder. And at the end of the day, silence becomes expensive when you're afraid to ask for help. So how do we quiet the noise? Not all at once, not overnight. But here's where it starts. Start by naming it. Naming the patterns, naming the fear, naming the triggers. Because awareness isn't the end, but it's the beginning of the end. When you can say, I'm not crazy, I'm carrying a financial storm in my chest every day. That's power. That's self-compassion. That's your exit strategy starting to form. This week, I want you to write down everything recurring stress you carry about money. Not just the big ones, but the little ones too. Parking tickets, bank fees, borrowing rides, second-guessing groceries. Write it all down. Because when you name the noise, you start turning it down. Next time, we're going to talk about the lie that wealth is only for them and how to reclaim your power one belief at a time. You're not broken, you're burdened, and you're not alone. See you next time on Money Talk No Cap.